Excellency, President Joseph Ejercito Estrada, First Lady, Dr. Luisa Ejercito Estrada, members of the Magsaysay family, distinguished guests, trustees, fellow awardees, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the Board of Trustees of the Ramon Magsaysay Award Foundation for giving me this year's Public Service Award. Red Cross came into my life at a time when I was restless and craving to do something meaningful to consume me. I am a very intense person, and when I do something, I put my heart and soul into it. The one magic moment that attracted me to the Red Cross was the sight of a dying child badly in need of blood. Realizing that the family had no one to turn to, I immediately ran to the Red Cross. Hours after the blood transfusion, the child moved as he struggled for a new breath of life. I was deeply touched. That very moment, I knew in my heart that the rest of my life will be dedicated to the Red Cross. I found the answer to my restlessness. That first blood brought me completely under the spell of the Red Cross. And now, for almost 50 years, my heart still beats as strongly for this organization. Since then, public service became a part of me. For when we do something for the less fortunate, without expecting any personal gain or recognition, we are doing public service. True service is working quietly, without counting the cost, without expecting fanfare, nor praises, nor applause from anyone. True service chooses no time or place. Very often, the urgent call comes at the least expected moment, at the most unlikely places. The awards and recognitions I have received may serve as a symbol of my accomplishments. But to me, what I consider most precious is the memory of a dying patient whose life was saved because when he needed blood, the blood was there immediately. The tearful eyes of an overseas contract worker who was raped and jailed in Saudi Arabia, thanking me for successfully facilitating her return to the Philippines. The happy face of a disabled whose self-respect and dignity were restored because of the training skills that were patiently given him. The award that I keep most dearly in my heart is the joy of being able to share whatever I have with others. I thank God for using me as a vessel to manifest His love for His people. One of the biggest problems of our country today is poverty. My dream is to convince our country's top 1,000 corporations to sponsor at least 5 children who want to go to school but have no means to do so. By God's grace, I was able to send 15 poor children to college. These children wanted to study so badly, but their family could not afford it. The good news is now these 15 graduates are out of the squatters' areas, and a new generation has emerged. What does it matter if we have a lot, if we cannot share the joy with others? What good is having power and wealth if we use this only for our own personal gain and not to uplift others? What is the meaning of life if we only live for ourselves? After all, everything that we have is only temporary. These are gifts from our Creator. And one day, as we leave this world, everything amounts to nothing. Everything has an end. The sooner we realize this, the better for us. Too much attachment to worldly possession could only further discontent, selfishness, and greed. When all is said and done, people will remember us, not for the earthly things that we have had in life, but what we have contributed to our country and to our people. As I humbly accept this prestigious award, I will put up a trust fund that will help poor children get a college degree so that they could make a better tomorrow. For this award is truly God's amazing grace. Thank you.